Wrecker. I hardly even. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Zareth Prevails. Today we're going to continue this slow-burning series that I'm trying to make, just so you guys can see what the Omicron does in territory battles. If you want to save some time and hit the auto button, the Wrecker Omicron is definitely a candidate because you already have your Bad Batch to Relic 5, Relic 7, whatever it is, Relic 8 for the raid. You might actually make make a little bit of progress in the game just by adding this. It may be like no pressure at all here, folks. I did one for Finn as well. I'll link that in the video description as well. That one is amazing, but you have to have all those characters up to Relic 7 or 8, so maybe not the best. Huge shout out to my patrons, by the way. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much. I couldn't do this without you. Thank you guys. And if you want to support this channel for free, folks, all you gotta do is hit that thumbs up button, like, subscribe, comment. Let's mount the algorithm, and finally, for a limited time, through the month of July, I'll be doing more roster reviews. Hit me up on Discord. Well, the price will not be this low after this month. I guarantee it. Hit me up on Discord, folks. There's information on the graphic on your screen. Now, let's get to the actual video, shall we? I'm not even going to waste your time by reading what the Omicron does. It just makes him more survivable and the rest of the people more survivable. So I'm just going to show you guys at very fast speeds what they're doing and how it looks in all of the different phases. Huge shout out to my good friend Hansman, who provided all of this footage, as you can see on the right-hand corner of this screen, right bottom corner. And I'll be linking his stuff in the video description as well. If you want the original video that's all slowed down, then awesome. So, as you all know, Bad Batch they have this mechanic where if they're targeting if they all target the same person, they get a thing called target practice, and that means that it boosts their stats. And so there's like this slightly problematic situation where sometimes in TB they are forced to, like via taunt or like in the second wave, as you can see here, that no one is specifically targeted. So they'll just target at random, and the AI is real dumb. They're the dumbest you could hope for. And so they just they button mash, and honestly sometimes it's cool because there's mark on another person, like they put mark on the same person and then they all hit the same person, but then Batcher goes and puts mark on a second character, and so it's just a mess. You don't get consistent target practice. Now if you wanted to just hit auto, that's fine, and walk away. None of these lasted more than like 4 minutes, I believe. 4.5 minutes, I think, was the longest one. But if you wanted it to be maybe last a little less long, or if you're going to watch it anyways, like maybe don't drive yourself crazy. Like, notice how in this one, I think it's fine. This is Bracca. This is actually probably the most challenging of them, just because you have to kill so many different versions of them. And the probe droid also gets in the way, I think, at some point. Who even knows? I watched all of them once. But anyways, this is all really cool. Like, you can just set and forget. In a little bit, guys, you'll see. I think this is even... Oh, yeah, see how it's auto-targeting the stupid probe droid because he auto-taunts? I swear, CG just added that just to piss people off. Like, they were like, no, we want you to have to be at your phone. We don't want you to hit auto. Like, we're going to have the probe droid taunt for some asinine, just jackass reason. So, anyways, Bad Batch is still strong enough to get through it. Of course, these are all Relic 9 bad batch. So if your bad batch suck, then you know, maybe you need to find something else to do. Also, I think this would be greatly helped if you just like, you know, that Hansman is doing the awesome thing and just letting it fully auto, because I wanted to see how it would go in full auto, not targeted auto, which would be like you hit the auto button and then you push the button and you target. Now, no, you can kind of see in the background. See, he set and forget. That's what he did. He set it and forgot it, and he didn't. That's the only time in this video that it happened. But he walked away for a little bit. His phone locked. It still went on in the background. Cool. That's fine. That's just, I thought I'd keep that in there because it happens to all of us, right? So anyways, he got through it. Thank goodness. So this goes all the way through all three phases, guys. So this is on Tatooine, I believe. And this is like the easy one on Tatooine, right? Like you would kind of wish that you know, I was kind of hoping he'd do it on Kashyyyk, but honestly, I think this is fine. This is also fine. We have enough Galactic Legends. If you have a Relic 8 Bad Batch or Relic 7 Bad Batch, you're probably fine just doing this one on Tatooine, and then you can use your Galactic Legends elsewhere. Like, you can use your Galactic Legends on Kashyyyk. So, of course, I'm just being nitpicky and ungrateful. I'm an ungrateful lout, folks. This one was one of the faster ones because there wasn't a summoned probe droid, and the stormtroopers only had one life to live, so they're just able to die pretty quick. You'll see on the last one, guys, he doesn't do full auto because it's the Relic 9 mission, and you really probably do want to play it, but yeah, you can end up having you end up having faster and better results if you play it by hand, and I'll kind of call out what's going on there. So here's phase 4 on Kessel, and of course these are all with the platoons done. If the platoons aren't finished, then this could be a little bit more challenging as well, because you're not only are there other like rules and mechanics in play that might hurt you. There's also like summons that your auto will just kill, and then they'll be resummoned, and it might just make the mission take a little bit longer. But you can see even on Kessel, this is fast. I mean, we're going at, I believe I set it for 250% speed right now. So yeah, but this is pretty quick. I would say this is one of the best bangs for your buck right now in the game. Like as of like right this instant, this is not a bad deal. Like, I wouldn't say everyone should do this, but a lot of people are getting their Bad Batch up to Relic 8 just because of the stupid raid. If you're doing that, then it's only one Omicron to have a team that's going to full auto, but like basically the entirety of Rise of the Empire territory battles. And to me, like, that price tag is just so cheap, right? Like, I'm honestly contemplating doing it myself because it's nice to have a team that you can just trust to hit auto. Here's phase 4 on Lothal, because Hansman is in one of the biggest guilds, but even the biggest guilds don't do 2 phase 6 planets on every, on the last 2 days. So Lothal, this one does have waves. Of course, the first segment of this is really easy and fast because it's just targeting the same trooper. But you can see, I mean, with all the platoons added and everything, with all the assists, it just adds up too quick. It's too easy. But this one does take a while. All the target practice just goes away immediately. It's a sight to behold. But luckily you have buffs from other things, and Lothal's just easy, right? I mean, I think they made Lothal way easier than they intended. I think Rise of the Empire is a frustrating endeavor at most of the times, and I feel like CG would prefer we not have an easy time at it because they want us to spend money to improve our roster. So all right, here we go, guys. This is on Kafrene. That's the light side phase 5 planet. He does do it manually. Now there are a few tricks. So first off, Omega can give the whole team a bunch of turn meter, and then she can also hand one, like she can cleanse one person, I think, and like put everyone else in stealth and heal the one guy. Now there's this important mechanic here, folks, that Wrecker just did. He just did his AoE. He throws this little nuke thing, and you see how they have all of those blue targeting reticles? Of course, those are the targets you can have to continue the target practice mechanic, right? And so now he can target whoever he wants on here. So it's a nice thing to save if you're doing it manually, just doing saving that AoE from Wrecker, because it continues the target practice because he attacks the target that's been hit last. But on top of that, it gives you the freedom, like if someone is taunting, for instance, and your target was the non-taunter character, then you can actually just target the taunter now with Crosshair, for instance, and continue your target practice that way. Now, it doesn't always work out perfectly, but it is a nice little mechanic that you can use here. So you put Mark on this guy, and you just keep going. All right, got him deleted. Wonderful. Stupid friggin' probe droids, man. Horrible. But I feel like a lot of why you have Mark, like at the highest level of Bad Batch, one of the reasons you want to be you want to have Mark is to use it as a control factor so that you can consistently get target practice. And you know, being able to control when that happens is going to be a big deal for you. So anyways, look at that. You have to attack Probe Droid if you want to continue it. What an asinine, awful thing. Even watching someone else play Rise of the Empire, guys, it's exhilarating. Actually, it's fun. But anyways, you guys kind of get the picture here. I mean, Bad Batch is kind of a cool team, honestly. I like the mechanics a little bit. The raid has kind of soured me to them just a little bit, but I'm making that video for the updated Bad Batch on the raid as soon as I get time to test. I didn't have time this weekend when my guild was doing the raid, so we didn't do that, but that'll be here. So anyways, we're at the end of this, folks. Look at that. Huge shout out once again to Hansman. Really appreciate the footage, dude. And we're gonna call it quits. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, please, folks. I would really appreciate that. And remember that there's lots of links in the video description, including the one with the Finn Omicron, which, even if you don't want to buy it, it is quite the spectacle. Bad Batch is kind of annoying to watch, but it is a spectacle, at least for the Finn one. It is crazy. So guys, thank you all so much for watching, and remember that in all things, Zereth prevails. Take care, folks.